Hey, we're going to finish up these touch-up areas that we did. It's actually been a few days. We kind of got distracted and didn't finish them. But the cool thing about Poly 90 is we probably could have finished them in a couple hours because it dries so quick, but we didn't. So to recap, we did two things. This one we did a kind of I guess I call it a quick and dirty touch-up, where we just put a little Poly 90 down, took some flake and kind of smooshed it in there and kind of top coated it all at one time. Now this one, we did flake and we just left it, and then we're going to sand it and top coat it. It's going to be a nicer finish. I'll tell you that the drawback to doing the quick and dirty method, if you look at the floor at an angle, when you see light on it, you might see a little protrusion, or a spot that sticks up just a little bit when you catch it in the light. That's the drawback to the quick and dirty method. Now this one, here's what we're gonna do. It's pretty easy. So we put our our flake down. We really should have pulled this tape right after it was done, but we let it sit for a little bit. So anyway, now you got your flake high. All you do is grab a piece of sandpaper. This may be a little bit aggressive for the sandpaper, and try to keep it within the area, that you're trying to fix. And what you're doing is just knocking down the flake flush with the floor. Actually, a sanding sponge is better for what we're doing than this, but this is just kind of what I had sitting around, and it's going to work fine. See what I got here. Clean rag is really handy to have. That needs sanded down more. You want to try to mimic the same texture that you have on the floor. Now ignore the fact that it looks like, oh my gosh, I've damaged my floor. When you clear coat it, that's all going to go away. What you're trying to do right now is just sand it down and mimic the same texture that you have in other places, or relatively. Okay, I'm getting there. Yeah, still a little bit high, not bad. A little bit rough. All right, and that's getting about where I want it. Could be still a little bit rough, but it's just a floor. And the main thing you're trying to do, after you get this done, is hide it from the, one, it's repaired, and then two, hide it from the eye. So, don't overthink it. Now this one, since I'm here, I'm going to knock it down just a little bit and hit it with a little clear, because I just don't like how it's sitting a little high. Little fin tool, little osculating tool. The triangular osculating tools would be handy for stuff like this, but this is really just a easy thing to do. So just a piece of sandpaper and a little bit of elbow grease is really all you need. So I got it pretty close to what I want, out of the texture and what have you. Now I'm just going to take a little bit of clear in this area to touch it up. Thin, thin, thin on the clear, because we're just kind of giving it a nice little clear coat. Hiding the scratches and calling it good. So this one, I'm going to get rid of the scratches. Now it'll probably be shiny for a while because your other floor was used and this one is new. So as it wears, it'll get unshiny, but that's how you touch it up. And again, you know, I can see another little area that I might jam one little tiny flake right in there because I see a little bit of gray that I missed. So easy thing to do, but that's how you touch up, you know, a flake area that you could have damaged. So the other thing is when you're done, you know, whatever you can do to protect the area so people don't step in it, you know, let them know, you know, we happen to have these cones laying around, you know, kind of do something until it dries, so people, you know, don't step in that area. I think that's a good thing to do. And again, Poly 90 dries so quick, a couple hours, few hours, you can walk on it. But in the interim, that way nobody tracks through it. So hope that helps you.